Hello, everybody, and today it's me, Irina with John Brown. We continue our series of Wealth from Within, and today it's our third episode, and we are going to be touching upon multiple sources of income. John, when I say the word multiple sources of income, what does it come for you?
Oh my goodness, multiple means just what it means, more than one source. You want to make sure you put yourself in position where your income comes from different places and you don't have to just rely on one source, because if that gets dried up, we're all in trouble from that one source, right? And there are so many avenues of opportunity. We want to make sure we are aware of them and we make use of them.
That's beautiful. And you just mentioned the keyword aware, right? Just because we don't know something, it doesn't mean it's not there. And a lot of people were trained that the main source of income is the money that they are earning from their work. It could be saving, it could be investment, and it doesn't go much beyond that point. But money can come to us in so many different ways when we have that abundance mindset, as we touched on abundance mindset a while ago. And it's all about just be receptive and open to receive it. And that's what brings me to the point that people are thinking that if they work hard, they are gonna actually be in a great shape. But honestly, hard work is not exactly what generates you the life that you desire. You have to work smarter, not harder.
You are correct, Irina. Yes, there are people who work hard. I mean, stressful, strenuous, lots of energy work because of the nature of what they do. You know, dancers and construction workers and builders, they have to lift heavy equipment. They have to use their body a lot to do the job that they do, but there's such a thing called a mind that can work for you as well. And you have to be smart to tap into that mind that you have and give it instructions of the things that you want to get done, so that when you wake up in the next morning, you're waking up to more money than you went to bed having. So yes, there are multiple sources of income, but Irina, what sources of income appeal to you the most in that multiple stream?
That's a great question. Obviously, everything starts from the planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
We cannot go somewhere if we don't know the destination. It's just like getting into the car and where are we going, right? There are so multiple destinations. Let's pick where we want to go. So people have to identify what exactly I want to have my financial situation at, and decide for themselves what kind of income stream they want to go after, right? So the income can come actually to us even in the form of the gift, in the form of inheritance. It could be the winnings. And I also wanted to touch on the topic of the winnings, right? Because as we were discussing before, people who easily win money, they easily lose them. Why is that, John?
Well, I don't have all the answers because I'm not the expert in that field. However, I know for sure if you do not understand how money works, you're going to have a problem with keeping money. Because the first thing, as I said before, is that you have to respect money. So you have to put some value to it, to the point where you hold on to it when you need to and you let it go when it makes sense, right? So a person who is not accustomed to having a lot of money, or money for that matter, don't know what to do to secure it so that it can last them a lifetime. Hence the problem with some of the winners that may have lost their fortune because they didn't know what to do with it. So when you understand how money works, for example, if you have an account that gives you a good percentage interest, especially during the times of inflation. Inflation is going to take away a portion of the value of your money. But if you have an account that can beat inflation because you have a high interest rate compared to the rate that inflation is going at, you're going to be making money. You're not losing in an environment like that. But you have to be aware that this exists to prepare yourself for what if. What if we have high inflation? How much is my money going to be worth to me? Do I have an account that's paying me that high interest that will absorb the inflation rate? Or do I have my money sitting in an account that's just earning 0.01 or 0.1% or 0.05% compared to an inflation rate of 4%? I mean, not everybody understands this, but it's information that is valuable to everyone, especially when you come across money. You want to put it somewhere where it will grow and outpace inflation so that you can gain. Not spend it all, not give it away to all your new uncles and new new relatives that come about, or your new family friends that come about. You want to put it somewhere where it will grow. So with that in mind, there are several other opportunities for making money, and we can get into them as we go through the conversation. But your thoughts on what I have to say would be beneficial, I'm sure, to our audience when it comes to mindset.
Yes, it's like two pieces that we are talking here about, right? First piece is manifestation process, the mindset, right? What exactly we are directing our energy to. And another piece is the financial strategy where you come to play. So that's exactly how we are looking at this situation from different prism, and analyzing and just educating the audience. How exactly can we tap into that abundance of multiple source income?
Mhm.
And everything starts from clarity and intentionality,
Right.
right? We have to be open to receive, because if we constantly live with the limited beliefs, how we are gonna receive this money, rather than focusing that I'm ready to receive, right? So it's a great practice to start from the affirmations. We can do daily affirmations where we say that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on the continuous basis. This is the favorite affirmation by Bob Proctor. I just love it. I use it myself on a daily basis. And the more we are going to say that, the more we are going to change our beliefs that it's actually possible from impossible, right? The other thing is practicing gratitude. Gratitude is very powerful. So we can even practice the gratitude ahead of something that we want to receive. We could say that I'm grateful for that abundance that I'm generating. I'm grateful for all this income that comes to me, right? So we, like I said, we do not have to know everything. Hey Jamie, thanks so much for tuning in and participating.
Thank
So
you,
the
Jamie.
idea is be open, be receptive, and obviously it's not going to happen overnight.
Of course not.
Manifestation is the process, right? But as
Yes.
long as we keep the corner of our mind open for the possibilities is gonna come to us, whether we are gonna run in the person that's gonna take us from where we are to where we want to be, or we might generate the idea, because the idea is the first currency from the universe. You can have $1 idea, or you could have $1 million idea. So everything starts from our thoughts, and then it comes into our real life. So just be more focused on that money come to us from multiple sources. It doesn't have to come just from what we know already. Just stay open and grow your awareness about it. John.
So here is the deal, though. When we talk about multiple sources of income, and we talk about interest rate, inflation, mindset, etc., there are physical things that we can do to make that extra money. For example, some of these companies that are running these taxi services, they are making some good money. And I'm not here to talk about any special company, but those companies are making good money, and you can make money too driving for them. DoorDash, Instacart, tutoring kids, online or in person, hosting an event and charging for that event. Yes, you may have to cook, you may have to cater, whatever it is, you charge money for that event, you'll make some money, right? What about investing in a service that you don't want to do for yourself? Let's say the service costs $1,000 and you're going to make $4,000, $5,000, unlimited amount of money from it. It's worth the $1,000 investment, and you will still be making money and not doing the work. But you have put your money in a place where it will work for you. What about leveraging others? You may have a team of people working for you. You're not physically doing all the work. They're doing the bulk of it because a bunch of people are working and you're making money. That's another source of income. What about being a patient in a medical test where they're going to pay you a sum of money for being what we might want to call a guinea pig to test out some medical facilities and whatever it is that the medication is that's related to that service. You'll be making some money, right? The important thing though is when you make that money, because it's available to you, or you put yourself in a position to make it, you want to do something important with it, which is to invest, save, do whatever you need to do to make that money work for you so you don't have to keep working for the same money. You have made use of it to the point where it is growing all the time. And don't spend it frivolously because you have it. Right? And there are many other sources. Somebody invigilating an exam, for example, law exam, student exam, high school, whatever, college, they make money because they're there supervising what's happening in the room and they're making money. That's another source of income. There's so many that I could talk about, but in the essence of time, what are your thoughts, Irina?
Yeah, I love everything what you shared, John. So what comes for me, the most important investment is investment in ourselves. If we really want to increase our potential in life and see how far we can go, and I can reassure you, we can go really, really far, we invest in ourselves. Meaning that we start really investing in self-growth, in self-development, because only when we understand who we are and what we want from life, then you become more resourceful, you become more abundant, and you live your life to the fullest. And I'm going to give the tool to everybody. Just after you listen to this episode, take a piece of paper, take a pen, and write down the question. What can I do from where I am with what I have to create more income stream into my life? What can I do from where I am with what I have to generate extra income in my life? And you'd be surprised. Just allow the energy come to you, and you'll be able to start writing out so many ideas that you'd be surprised. Just stay open, do this exercise, and like I said, every new skill requires the practice. The more you tune into that, the better you become at it. And then see whatever you wrote, the list of the items, see which one gives you more life, which is more connected to you, and act on that idea. And I would love to know the next time we are together, or just in the comments, how did it go for you?
And in addition to that, Irina, the important thing is from where you are to where you want to go, you can get help to get there. This is where we come in with a follow-up. If you follow up with any of the two of us, we can point you in a direction that can help you. Whether it's on the investment side or on the manifestation side, we are here not to just provide guidance to you on the internet, but on one-on-one consultation. And I'm easily reached on the different websites or the different social media sites. So can Irina, so we can guide you to the next step as you need to understand what next can I do.
John, I love this, and it's great. And just to conclude that we are never alone on this journey. Although we were taught that we have to be independent, we can do it all. But let me tell you, together we are superpower. That's why we have more people and we are all connected. We are all here to win together. So reach out to us and let us know how we can help you and assist you to live your most fulfilling, beautiful life full of abundance and multiple streams of income. Thanks so much for this episode and see you next week.